So now they're going to go to the community drive. They're going to let certain private banquet halls have alcohol. But now they done made a deal after 20 years, but this is how they play us. While everybody went to sleep who fought to get it out of the community, they went to sleep, is on its way back. And they sneaking it back in. You go to Walgreens, they got a section next to the juice and this beer. Ain't nobody saying nothing. So we know what it's going to turn into after a while, don't you? But that's how they do it. They test you first. That's how the Mexicans did it. They tested us. They walked in with their little buggy. Got halfway in, we ain't say nothing. They went all into the inner city of us, and we ain't do nothing. And so they got them a thing look like JJ Fish, and that's their fish. And we ain't saying nothing.
Just two fishes.
Yeah.
So now they coming back. CBS got a little section with beer and wine.
Yeah.
Walgreens getting their little section with beer and wine. And before we know it, it's going to be back in effect. See? Because who ain't fighting? Your congressman ain't fighting. Your alderman ain't fighting. Ain't none of them people that's on the front line fighting. You got black judges that won't fight and tell the truth that they got unjust laws. You got black public defenders. You got black state's attorneys. You got black private lawyers. They will not come together to truly fight for us. Don't believe it if they tell you they are not, and they will not, and it's going to take people who are willing to get up and put up a true fight to make it happen.
That's right.
We got to do some building, y'all.
That's right. That's right.
It's back.
That's right.
Reestablish trauma centers. We only got 2 serving the black community on the south and west side. That's Stroger and Christ Memorial. I was told by a coroner that the majority of victims that died of gunshot wounds had bled to death on the inside. Had they been taken to the nearest hospital, they would have survived. Killing is ain't it?
You've been talking about that.
Yes.
But you don't know where it's from.
I've been writing this since, I wrote this since 2003, but I've been talking about it since the 90s. I ain't got time to tell you the rest. You got it, you read it. The next one is dealing with music and how we can control the airwaves with positive music. You know, they got rid of Cool people. They got rid of Sister Soldier. They didn't kill them. They just destroyed their image. They got rid of, what was it?
Public Enemy.
Public Enemy. There was another one that was 5%. What was they called?
The Tribe Called Quest.
Tribe Called Quest. They got rid of all of them. And you watch what they're going to do to Lupe Fiasco, talking about words I never said. Y'all saw that video? If you haven't, go on YouTube. And he walks around the community. The police officer got a muzzle on. And everybody walking on the street got a muzzle on. And then he get on the bus, everybody got a muzzle on, including the bus driver. He the only one don't. And so he sits on the back of the bus and he started rapping about the wars ain't the real deal and what happened in 911 ain't real and what's happening in our community with the drugs and all this and that. As one of the people with the muzzle on their face started dialing for the police. Y'all got to see it, okay? And then the police came, right? With their muzzles on too, right? And they grabbed him and started beating him and everything. And they drove him off the bus and started trying to put the muzzle on his face, right? Yeah. Meanwhile, they had took his girlfriend. See, this is how they get you, by your desire. He didn't know it. They had kidnapped his girlfriend. And they had set her in this room and put the muzzle on her face. And they gave her these real thick eyeglasses, which means they're going to control what she sees. Yeah. All right? Oh, yeah, they had it set up. So when he got out, and he found, when he broke away from him by doing martial arts, right? He was kicking his fingers, doing flips and all that. And he got away. And so we found out he had took his girlfriend. But make a long story short, he saved her. But that was called words I never said. Now, here's a man who they said they had on TV recently. He said that Obama was a terrorist. Same guy. So they had him on the Nightline talk show, saying, and he told him what he meant. He didn't back down. I like that in him. He didn't back down what he meant by that. But follow and watch what happened. But imagine if we created the new group to come out, and we flood the communities with it by making DCFS and Chicago Public Schools by up certain amounts of these positive records and give them away to our youth. Give them away. way. But wouldn't that create jobs for the ones who did the songs? Now, if we fought for them to do that, and they don't do it, wouldn't they be on our hit list to tell everybody that CPS really don't want to save our youth? And that DCFS really don't want to save our youth? And the Archdiocese of America, the Catholic Church, don't really want to save our youth? They say, how you know? And you tell them what you plan to do and how they turned it down and didn't do it, and we'll have them by the string, by the neck, walking. Either they gonna help us or we gonna talk about them real bad. We do press conferences, all that. So we don't need their help. Because if they don't do it, we'll form our own label and market and promote it ourselves. That's how we're supposed to do it in the first place. You got it? But we got to at least put their foot to the fire. You have to. See, because I already know that when you don't put their foot to the fire like that, these are the people that the media come to you with. Have you talked to Flecker?
Yep.
Oh, yeah. That's what they do. Have you talked to the head of Chicago Public School? See, we got to get it out the way right now. So when they ask you, yes, we did, what was the result? Oh, they were scared. They didn't want to do it. You know, so we ain't dealing with them. That's how you got to play them. So, all I'm saying is, I need a team that ain't scared, that's in it for life, that believe in God, that want to fast and pray, that want to learn how to activate their chakras, that want to learn how to get the shield of God around them, and let's go to work. We can do it. We can do it. Thank you for listening, y'all. It's after 2.